Well, here we are, we find ourselves on Thursday, believe it or not, and this is the first piece of video from me this week. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't really very good at the weekend, but we did actually manage to get out on the bike. Mrs Blob on the bike wanted to go and try a new bike out, so we went along the canal in Bude. It did about 4 or 5 miles, which was very nice. It was blowing an absolute gale and it was freezing, but everyone enjoyed that, and the bike seems to be suiting her quite nicely. Unfortunately, on Saturday, while sending an email, believe it or not, I managed to pull a muscle in my back. So I actually did that ride on Sunday through gritted teeth, so I wasn't really feeling like filming it or anything like that, but so my back is starting to get a bit better now, but it's been a bit funny old this week. Anyway, other than that, you've probably been well aware of these storms that we've been having in the UK. So all week the weather has just been absolutely terrible, and today is like the nicest day that we've had. It's a muggy, crappy, rainy day. You can still see there's some huge waves over there. I don't know if you can still see those, but I have unfortunately left my big GoPro at home in my other car. I've got my wife's smart car today, and there wasn't enough space for my GoPro, so I've got my little session in my hand. But that is it for today. So I'm afraid no biking so far this week, and in fact there won't be any biking before my little finishing piece on a Friday tomorrow, unfortunately, because tomorrow morning I'm having a couple of teeth extracted, which is partially why I'm doing this now on Thursday, because I'll probably be dribbling tomorrow, so I don't know whether there'll be a video coming out of that, but I'll bung something up on YouTube anyway. So if this does turn out to be it, thank you for watching. There'll be more next week. The weather is meant to improve vastly, so hopefully I'll get out and get a few miles on my belt. But for now, I'm going to have a little walk along the seafront just to get some fresh air and a bit of exercise. Okay, so that is it, the end of week, I think probably 48. I'm hazarding a guess there, it probably is, it'll say in the title. But if you are watching this, then I can only apologise that you must be incredibly bored sticking this far into this video. It has been a dire week, both exercise-wise and cycling-wise and weather-wise, and I'll get onto that in a second. The week didn't get off to a great start because I pulled my back on Saturday, which meant I wasn't really fancying a bike ride. Anyway, I pulled myself out to go and get Mrs Blob on a little bike ride on her new bicycle, and she thoroughly enjoyed that. So I didn't take my camera because I wasn't really feeling it, to be honest with you. I didn't want to go on a bike ride. My back was killing me. Anyway, that continued into the first part of this week, and I was just too busy at work anyway at the beginning of the week, being December. So no cycling happened. Not that it would have made any difference, of course, because we had another storm with 50+ mile-an-hour winds for 3 days on end or whatever, and more trees down and stuff like that. So the weather has just been tosh, and there's literally been no let up in it. It wasn't so windy yesterday, but it just rained all day. So it's been one of those crappy weeks. So I'm apologising. I didn't get out on my bike at all this week, other than at the weekend for 4 or 5 miles. So absolutely rubbish. But that can mean only one thing. Next week can only get better. My dentist, I had to sack that off today because I got a funny throat thing, and I don't want to be sat in the dentist chair having my teeth removed. I hate that thing when you're having your teeth done and you can't gulp. I hate that, and I have to keep clearing my throat. It's not fair on other people to be doing that and subjecting that if I have got lurgy or something like that. So I'm keeping myself to myself. Anyway, that is it for this week. I'm really sorry, like I say, it's been boring. You know, go and clean the toilet or something if you want something exciting to do. Anyway, onwards and upwards next week. Let's see what happens. That was rubbish. Light it